is this? Episode 11?
Episode 11.
My Brother and Me podcast, episode 11. He wanted him to pull up, but I don't know what he's doing. He said he having a self-care day. But Wanye is sick and tired of y'all having these shows and not putting them on the bill. And he been fed up for a while. So he sent me this joint. He gave me permission to let it go, so we gonna let it go. New Wanye, Fuck the Locals on My Brother and Me podcast, episode 11. I'll be kicking it off.
Like C, the streets' favorite DJ.
I know some demons pop a bean and put him on his back. My other niggas shooting jumpers, niggas running laps. Division 1 with Smith & Wesson, razor, get him whacked. 90 feet, we sent them all like fuck it, get him trapped. Couldn't find a doctor, fuck it, nigga, get him pressed. Treat the work like they the new one, get him set. 17 and 1 up in his block, I get him sweat. You get it? Bar for bar, go toe for toe with who you wanna bring. I've been running shit around this bitch since 2017. Stop the press like fuck this rap shit, I ain't like the scene. Y'all don't wanna tell your mans to stop and that's the fucking thing. Why you be around a nigga, you ain't honest with me. I ain't poppin' when I see them, have my daughter with me. I call my dog Joel Ortiz cause he gon' slaughter with me. Extended clip between my Glock and arm, it look like long division. Local shows don't wanna book me, niggas smiling at me. I ain't never seen a fucking crowd just like I had it. Pull up the scope the scene out for capacity. 6 years later, how you rapping still ain't passing me. Guess you thought it was quantity over quality. 16, know it's the movie scene when I'm talking shit. Tried to put a couple niggas on, they did the opposite. But check the correct, niggas confusing me, living opulent.
Again, New Wanye. Me and Wanye have a whole bunch of talks behind the scenes. Wanye he fed up with y'all rap niggas. My Brother and Me, episode 11, we are back. I want to apologize because I've been so swamped. We recording on a different day. I had a lot going on. So we made this work. It's the day before the last day of school. Happy as hell. I'm gonna miss them kids though. But we are back.
Did you miss me?
We got a lot of topics to cover. But the usual. Your week. What did you?
Yeah.
What did you do? What did you get into?
Work. Couple days off, work. Chilling, hanging out. Just
Usual.
Yeah, trying to make the best of the grind, basically.
Shit's not a game, so I keep explaining to y'all. Y'all don't know how much hard work goes into this shit behind the scenes. It's a lot. Congratulations to our cousin. He just had another baby. I just want to shout him out. Shout out Reese. I ran into him the other day at my sushi spot, and I was like, "What you doing in here?" He's like, "I always come here before I go to work." So I was like, "All right, that's fine. Like, it's my spot." So
yeah,
shout him out. What did I do? I feel like I did. Oh, okay. I DJed a lot. I DJed the carnival at the school. I DJed that. That was fire.
Which school is that?
Graham Elementary.
All right, shout out Graham Elementary.
I went back to Graham Elementary. I did that carnival. Damn, what else have I did? I've been busy. Can't even keep track. I feel like I DJed somewhere else. I just did our 2 open houses. Shout out to Deshaun. Did Deshaun's open house. That was fire. Then the next day, I did our cousin. You don't know him, but our cousin. I did his daughter's open house. So I've been busy, man. It's been a lot.
Shout out to the whole class of 2025.
It's a lot that I did, but we back to it. So we'll try 4. We back to it. And again, was audio issues on the last episode. Again, I take blame for that. I did not edit the episode like I normally edit it. I was tired, so we trying new. I'm gonna try new levels this episode, and hopefully it sounds better. But it was the highest viewed episode we ever had.
I understand. I mean, with growth come negativity too, because that's when you see the more trolls and bots and stuff showing up.
We had the highest views that we ever had, and
shout out to the supporters. Though.
It got cut off. I apologize to my brother at the end of the episode. I put up our podcast and I put up your podcast, and we looked at all the numbers. Y'all podcast suck.
Yeah, like y'all not.
Y'all views.
And I really don't want to. I don't want to step on people too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we could always take a hard fall too. We could always take a tumble in numbers. For sure. You know, but
y'all numbers ain't numbers.
We're growing. That's the thing. We're actually growing. Like we started at a certain amount and we keep going up. It haven't like really dipped back down yet. So
it can.
Yeah, it definitely can. It's always a chance. But we looking for growth on our channel. On his channel. But on our program, for sure. We're looking for growth. That's
so what y'all numbers ain't numbering. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Just want to put that out there. Shout out to all you other
Shout out to all the potters, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All the people with studios and everything out here.
Just niggas, you said it shots. Whatever. I'm gonna switch that up because I wanted the closest thing was BT Awards.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I kind of left that out because it was still. I don't know. It's kind of. I seen a couple clips, but I ain't see the whole show, so I don't really got too much of an opinion on it. I think I seen Kendrick cleaned up. Did Kendrick clean up? Yeah, shout out Kendrick. I seen a couple clips.
Kendrick Lamar got like 6 awards.
Yeah, I seen a couple clips with Kai Drewski.
Kai is going crazy.
Kevin Hart. I seen a lot of behind the scenes clips of them because they was like live
on the stream.
Yeah, they was streaming at the event and everything.
And they was trying to not let Kai stream.
They wasn't trying to let Kai stream or what's the event? Ty Lil.
They was not trying to let Ty Lil.
They wasn't trying to let him in. Period. Yeah. Shout out Ty Lil, man. I like his what I be seeing his kind of content. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was involved in, like, you know, the AMP, Streamer University, RDC, DreamCon, all of that. Because I've been seeing a lot of more black people getting involved in, like, the tech space with, you know what I'm saying, content creation, just cosplaying and, you know, putting up skits and stuff. So it's a good look. It's a beautiful thing.
For sure. It's dope. You can talk. Did you watch the game? I didn't watch the game.
I ain't really watched the game. Like I said, I be catching highlights and clips of everything because I just be trying to make sure I see something.
Oh, that's what it's the segue. Kai went to the game.
Yeah.
With his girl Gigi.
Okay.
Shout out SGA.
They tied it back up.
It's 1-1 game 3 is tomorrow. I thought it was on today. SGA was going crazy.
Yeah, he balled out in the first game. They just kept it too close, and he was able to hit that game winner.
Yeah,
but I think the finals is actually, considering how I was doubtful of the excitement level of it, it actually is exciting to watch from what I've seen.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna attempt to watch the game.
It don't seem like a lot of people have interest in it still because they said that was like the lowest finals game 1 since in like 20 years or something like that. It was only like 8.
I didn't watch the game too because I had just got done DJing, so I was tired.
Yeah.
So I just came home, not crashed. Like, so between all the other stuff that I'm doing, it just was like too much to try to stay up and watch the game. So
shout out to why I didn't watch it. Shout out to
again, I don't have no horse in this race. I want
Tyrese Halliburton.
I would. Indiana's closer to Michigan, so I'm really pushing for Indiana
out to the Indianimals
to win. But if
I wanted the Knicks to win to beat Indiana so bad, so you know I'm out of it too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to Halliburton. He's proven those 75 players that voted him most overrated wrong. Not us fans, because we didn't vote on that. We had nothing to do with that. We just been watching the games. So shout out to Halliburton. Shout out to his dad. I heard he's allowed the games again.
Yeah, he was at the suite. His dad and I think SGA's dad took a picture.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Okay. So he got more respect for SGA's dad than he do Giannis. That's what's up. Shout out to him.
Giannis' dad ain't never came to a game, I don't think.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying in general, like Giannis himself, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to come on the court and wave was that a towel or a jersey?
Was excited.
He had to do that in his face on the court like that. He
was excited, bro.
I would have. And that's the thing. Now they saying Giannis don't want to be in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
so I would have swung on him. I was on my way out anyway.
Why catch a fine?
I'm on my way out anyway. I got it. I got it. I'm Giannis. I got it.
It's not smart.
They love, man. I used to have them little Greek freak shirts. I love them shirts.
No, it's not smart.
They freak.
Shout out to you can get it. What was that money? You can get it Money in the Bank because you were talking about R-Truth.
Yeah. R-Truth came back it was at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
The first comeback, yeah. And then he on Monday night he like had like a little promo, cut his hair and everything.
Yeah.
I think that was a big moment. But yeah, because I remember when he first got released or whatever, I said I think it might be a work. But
they saying I don't know. As we sit here right now, I still don't know if it's a work.
Yeah. Or
if he really got fired.
Yeah.
Because R-Truth's son got on Twitter and was like, when after Triple H's press conference statement, like, you'll never know. He's like, we know. You fired my dad. Like, it wasn't no work. So I don't know if it was a work or not.
Look.
I'm not the biggest R-Truth fan, but I'm happy that they said the locker room like really rallied behind him and the fans.
The truth is, I mean, I ain't gonna act like he like the greatest wrestler of all time or no shit like that, but his character work in the last, I just say, decade has been the best in the company, for real. Like, they had other, comedy acts or even just character actor, like, wrestlers in the company over the years, but none of them have really compared, the truth. Like, you had a couple over the years, like maybe Santino Marella, but they don't really last that long.
Yeah.
Like
even Carlito.
Yeah, like, they don't last that long in that kind of role. And R-Truth did it for a long time, good in different characters, like different types of
so even like scenarios.
Roles.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm happy that for sure that they brought him out. Like I said, I want to get that shirt, that John Cena shirt that he got.
Yeah.
They saying Roman Reigns not going to get fired, but they saying they paying him. All this is coming from TKO. So Roman Reigns is getting $15 million a year, but he's part time. So they're just saying like they're wasting money.
Yeah.
They said the reason that R-Truth got fired and Carlito is because they just feel like they're wasting extra money.
Yeah. I mean, TKO also owns UFC, and they also own, I think, the professional bull riding. They got a lot of companies that make a lot of money.
Maybe they need to get rid of some of that bullshit.
No, what it is, they all generating money. It's just they all operate the same. The UFC, you'll see somebody fighting this week, and then next week you'll see a round of releases, and that fighter is gone. They only had a 2-fight contract, and they didn't do enough to stay. So, like, that's just the nature of the beast nowadays. I think as wrestling fans, over the years, we have been told so many stories from the perspective of a wrestler and feeling like a victim, like they didn't get the shine they should have got. They didn't get the push they should have got because somebody held them back. That when we see somebody leave the company, we automatically go, "Oh man, they must have got did wrong." Like, "Oh man, they must have got fired and they didn't really want to leave." Like, nah, man. Sometimes people it's just over. You know what I'm saying? Like, they run is over. They not really.
They ain't got no creative like The Miz.
Yeah, like you not.
They about to go to The Miz.
So I'm saying, like, you not the top guy no more. Yeah, like, well, we gonna keep putting you in, forcing you in situations, and the fans is rejecting it.
Yeah. That's right.
So like, I think at a certain point we just got to grow up.
So why did they make Jey Uso lose the belt?
I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
I
think the end goal is to get the belt on Seth Rollins. Just had him win Money in the Bank.
I'm saying the same thing, but just why have Jey Uso hold the belt for 51 days?
I don't know. Shout out to Jey Uso though. I feel like the fans did what they always do. They turn on everybody. So people online, not really in the arenas, not really on Raw. You don't see it in the crowd on Raw when Jey Uso like doing his entrance. They love it. They be into it. But the people online, they hate Jey Uso. And it's crazy because he had a decade plus in the company as a tag team wrestler. And y'all loved the Usos. Y'all loved when they was the tribal island dudes doing the little funny entrance with the dance and the face paint. Y'all loved that. They had hella title reigns then. When they became the Uno Penitentiary, Uso Penitentiary. Y'all love that. When they started rapping, y'all love that. Like, y'all love everything the Usos did. As soon as they put him in the main event spot, y'all like, oh man, he sucks. He can't wrestle. Oh, he's boring. I hate everything he's doing. So, hey, shout out to Gunther though. Low key, every level he's been in WWE, he'd have been a champion for a long time.
I don't like.
I thought he wasn't gonna lose that belt to Jay.
I knew he was. It was just. Yes,
I'm gonna be honest. I thought he wasn't at first.
I knew he was. It was his time. But
I felt like the same way they did before, where he had the Intercontinental belt for a record. I thought they was gonna do that with the World Heavyweight.
No, it was his
like
time.
have him beat Batista's old.
What was I finna say?
Longest reign.
WWE writers, y'all need to get it together.
Yeah, they doing some shit right now. I don't know.
Is that Mortal Kombat too?
Yep. I've been seeing like a couple people online talking about the movie.
Yeah, they
Mortal
said
Kombat 2 movie.
They said that people jumped out of their seats. You said
they
jumped out of their seats like it was in games. Yeah. I was like, I don't even remember Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, people didn't really like the first one, so I don't know. Like, I think
y'all didn't even like the Mortal Kombat when
we was growing up. They didn't. And that's another thing that's funny about like nostalgia. People try to act like they loved the old version of something, so that that's why they hating on the new version. Like, you can't even do that with Mortal Kombat.
We was kids, so we didn't know nothing about Hollywood or what actors got picked. I love Mortal Kombat 1 from
from 95. Yeah, it was fire back when we was kids because it was what we wanted to see. It was Mortal Kombat.
I don't see what I'm saying? What's wrong with it. Even like people hate. From our age, people hate that Street Fighter movie.
I love that movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love that movie,
and I don't never remember watching it. To be honest,
yeah, I love that movie. That was one of my favorite movies.
Understand?
Joanna Man was in that movie as the one black dude. I forget his name, but he like a kickboxer dude.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all hate these movies. I seen that clip. I'm not gonna say I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2, but I will check it out.
I like the first one.
I'll check it out, but nothing beats the one from when we was a kid. Yeah, that shit was fire.
The only thing I do remember the first Mortal Kombat from a couple years ago, but it was just because people really backlashed against it because they put that new dude in it, the random new dude. He wasn't no actor. Yeah, like he was just a random character that wasn't in the actual games.
Gotcha.
But if you think about it, they do that a lot with video game movies. They did it with Resident Evil. That lady don't exist in the games. And speaking of that, that's why I had put Summer Game Fest.
You can. That's a second.
So,
you can say
Resident Evil 9 was actually announced. I think it's called Requiem. So Resident Evil Requiem is being released.
Damn, they on 9 now?
Yeah, they just 8 came out a couple years ago. And that was kind of like a reboot.
Resident Evil used to be
and they also are on 4, Resident Evil 4 of the remakes. So they remastered them for like next gen consoles.
I haven't played Resident Evil in about 10, 15 years.
Yeah, that's one of the franchises, motherfuckers grew up loving.
Shout out to everybody who got dark. Shout out to everybody who got their Switch 2.
Oh shout out to all the Switch 2 buyers. And shout out to them weirdos who were smashing them in line as soon as they bought them.
I saw that. What the
Yeah.
Why would you pay $600 to go outside and throw shit on the
stupid GameStop employees stapling people's screens? Y'all got to get it together, man.
But I don't know if I'm going to get the Nintendo Switch 2.
I haven't been a Nintendo supporter really since GameCube. That was my favorite Nintendo system.
I'm finna go buy another Lite. I like the Lite. Yeah. It's like $200. It's like a $200 Game Boy. And I like it. So I'm going to get another one of those.
That is one thing that I always did love, Game Boy.
Yeah.
Like even just picking up like a random Pokemon game, even now,
you can
still have fun.
I just played Mario Kart, Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to because the new Mario Kart just came out too. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about that.
But if you got a Nintendo Switch 2, shout out to you. I was just talking about Katie on my lunch break. Somebody posted a picture. It was Wanye, because Wanye is the biggest Pistons fan. He just posted a picture of K and KD. Yeah. Correct? Kevin Durant is bitch. I said.
I mean, it might have been the right one. But why you feel that way?
Because he always whining. on the junk teams.
You don't want him to go to the Pistons. He been losing in Phoenix for like 3-4 years now though.
You was a fucking.
He ain't just get there.
Well, it was a problem in Seattle. It was a problem. I don't even want to look up how many times this whole ass nigga been on. You always
Seattle got erased from history.
You always
he went to Thunder because they
it was a problem in the Thunder. It was a problem in Seattle. It was a problem in Golden State. It was a problem on Phoenix. Like every team you go to, you bitching because you feel like Slim has said that he didn't have his ball. That he didn't have the ball all the time on one team, so that was a problem. Or no, he's talking about Russ. Because he's like, you can say the same thing about Russ. I can't, because Russ just shut up and hoop. They tried to make it seem like he was a problem in L.A., so they got him up out of there. Then he went to the Clippers, right?
Yeah.
And then, that didn't work out.
Now he in Denver.
Now he in Denver and he balling. Don't compare Russ to KD. Russ don't be complaining. KD be acting like a little bitch. And
I think KD, I think they just, what did they be saying, like the opposite side to the same coin?
Don't bring.
I don't
want Kevin Durant on the Pistons.
I think KD is the skills that Russ lack. You know what I'm saying? Like they both started with extraordinary athleticism and ability that could make their skills carry to the next level. But where KD can actually score consistently and is a walking jump shot, Russ is unorthodox. So he gonna give you high speed, high energy, but he might not hit that shot that he wide open for. So
Kevin Durant be acting like a bitch.
Hey, shout out to Kevin Durant though.
I'm not
if
watching.
he comes to the Pistons, I want to see him come to the Pistons.
I'm not watching. I don't watch the Pistons anyway.
But the problem with the Pistons is they are a career graveyard. Most of the
they turned around.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying like their reputation.
Yeah, because that's what Allen Iverson came and it was over.
Yeah, players go to the Pistons when they late in their career and it's pretty much over. I think the only player that kind of proved that wrong was Blake Griffin. He kind of had a resurgence and took us to the playoffs, but then his knees went out. So, like, that's the same thing. Like,
keep Kevin Durant way the fuck away from us. I know y'all gonna be in the comments so much. No, fuck KD. Only KD is cashed up.
I ain't got no problem with Kevin Durant, man.
What is that ATL?
The complex list, because we covered the LA list.
They came out with
Atlanta. They did an Atlanta.
Screenshot it?
Yeah, I got it.
I
got it.
I didn't see it.
I got it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I just thought because literally after we filmed the last one, I seen it and I was like, oh shit, we missed that. But yeah, we could just get into the top 10. Well, last time we did top 15, so let's do that. We do top 15. All right. So number 1, we got Andre 3000. Number 2, we got Future. Number 3, we got T.I. Shout out Tip. Number 4, we got Gucci. Shout out Guwap. Number 5, we got Jeezy. I almost disrespected him, but I ain't gonna do that. This ain't that platform. Shout out Jeezy. We got number 6, Young Thug. Number 7, we got Luda. Number 8, we got Big Boy. At number 9, we got 2 Chainz. At 10, we got Lil Baby. All right.
You said 15. You said you were saying 15.
Yeah, I know, but I had to take a pause after that because that was at number 11. We got 21 Savage. Shout out 21. At number 12, we got Playboy Cardi. At number 13, we got Offset. At number 14, we got Killer Mike, and at 15, we got Quavo.
It's funny. My cousin Slim live in Atlanta, and that's where I just went. We was just literally talking about all of them. I feel like Ludacris should be higher. I definitely have a problem with that.
Well, yeah, Luda at 7.
I feel like maybe he should. Who's 6?
6 is Thug.
Ludacris should be higher.
Yeah, Luda should definitely be higher than Thug. No disrespect.
I guess I don't really have a problem with nothing else because Gucci and Jeezy.
I've got a couple problems. It's a couple problems in that top 15. They got Playboy Cardi is way too high at 12.
But yeah, I'm not give a fuck about that.
Low key, 21 Savage. I like his music, but he too high at 11. And Lil Baby too high at 10. That's
I'm gonna be honest.
Of them are crazy.
Who did you say? Who was 10 and 11?
No,
21.
21 and Lil Baby.
Savage puts out a lot of solid new projects.
Yeah,
he really
that's why I like 21. He one of my favorites from the last generation.
James, the one who told me, put me on. Like, I don't listen to 21.
Yeah, no, I fuck with 21, but I just want to. You gotta. This is all time. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you
I don't know. Why is
Quavo
by itself? It should be Migos.
Migos.
It shouldn't be him.
They got all three of them in 3 separate spots, and I think they kind of got that wrong because they got Takeoff at 19, and they got Quavo at 15, and Offset is at 13. Now, I'm not gonna argue with Offset's placement, but I think Takeoff should be higher.
Where is Goody Mob?
Goody Mob, I think they broke up. I think they're like separate because they got.
Where's CeeLo?
Yeah, I'm about to say they got CeeLo on here, but CeeLo is at 16.
Hey, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, CeeLo is at 16.
I'm not gonna argue.
And see, they got Kilo Ali at 21, so that's why I said I think they got the group separated.
Tip, I'm not gonna argue 2 Chainz, some niggas, you know,
I think the top 5 is solid. You could low key switch Jeezy with Luda.
I wanted to say,
and that top 5 is still working.
I was gonna say, well, I can't. I want to switch Gucci and Jeezy, but Gucci is responsible for a lot of careers.
I fuck with Gucci.
So
Gucci over
disrespectful. That'd be disrespectful because he over a lot of careers. He had a lot of influence, so that's fine. But Ludacris need to be higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got Fabo over Rich Homie.
Whatever.
They got B.O.B. at 43.
Whatever.
They got K-Camp at 45.
Yeah, like you said, that top 5 is
that top 5. We got Andre at 1. I probably wouldn't put Andre at 1. He would have been in the top 5, but not at 1.
So who would you put 1? Yeah, if Andre
T.I. or Gucci. I would T.I. or Gucci.
He's been out way longer than them.
Or maybe even
longevity. These are longevity. Album sales.
Andre is you counting the Piano Backpack album and the Flute album?
I don't know when they made this. I ain't listened to neither one of them.
I'm not, but that's what I'm saying. Are we counting them because you said longevity? Big Boy is 8, and in my book, Big Boy would be higher than Andre because he still be rapping, and he had put out multiple solo projects without Andre. That was actually good, and he got hits on them albums. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Shout out to the Complex Fun.
They got Lil Jon on the list. He's not a fucking rapper. No disrespect to Lil Jon.
Yeah, but you can't deny his influence. No, but where's Jermaine Dupri?
This is rappers.
Is Jermaine Dupri?
He's 17.
This is
rapper stuff.
JD name. I don't care. But
JD is a all-time producer. I remember you had put me a hit to the vlog he used to do back in the day.
You better be on the fucking
what was that? Oceans?
Living the Light.
Yeah. Living the Light, yeah.
Just stopped over there. Just do one over there.
Shout out to Complex. Y'all fucking up the game with these lists.
Yeah, y'all tweaking. But JD better be on. Back, My Brother and Me podcast, episode 11. One of these days, I'm going to write the suicide hotline number on the board. I won't have to shovel for it.
Shout out live.
1-877-330-6366. Speaking
of that, did you see the clip of Logic talking about
he didn't want to kill himself
because he don't want to be the mean guy. Yeah,
I seen that.
And I'm like, I know that's exactly why you didn't do it.
I got some shits. Oh man, we gotta go back. So again, this is second half. Cardi and Stephon Diggs, they finally made their Instagram reveal the other day, and people are in outrage.
But it wasn't an official couple before. They were just in videos.
I don't know. Who knows? Don't know.
People crazy. But I know people who do stuff like this.
Excuse me. Offset was hot because his son had the same braids as Stephon Diggs. Yeah. And a lot of people feel like they plan on upset top. Now, a person who don't have no kids.
From what I seen, and not to interrupt you, not to cut you off.
No.
From what I've seen, it's a situation where the baby had the braids first, and he thought,
Who?
No. This is how it actually played out. The baby had the braids first, and he went, "Oh, I like that style. Let me get it too."
Because Cardi took him to that salon.
They wasn't even like in the same.
I know Cardi was in the corner when they recorded him getting his hair braided.
The Stefan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Bitch. I don't even have a
man, bro. I don't. It's not that deep.
I would knock your fucking.
You think
if you go get my son hair braided,
so
like the nigga that you that bitch out.
So Future should. So Russell Wilson should be dead.
I don't know about to die. He still got that one.
Because Future definitely he had him in the Wilson jersey. He had him playing football and everything. He needed to just go ahead and blow the whole house up there.
Well, I don't know. That's some foul shit. If you got my son braids to match your nigga, knowing that his father is alive and still in his life, boy, you got another thing coming. I swear to God, that's some foul shit. But again, if it happened how you said it happened, then they're fine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, at the end of the day, man, them people rich, man. But
what the fuck that got to do with disrespect?
It ain't got nothing to do with disrespect. I'm just saying they rich, man. They operate on a different level, different time, different speed.
Crash out.
And Offset, that's the thing though. If he was to crash out, that would be the normalest thing that they gonna do all week because they do rich shit all week. They don't do what we be doing.
I would have totally understood.
So, shout out to him though. I think it's more likely because I seen people saying, "Oh, Offset's gonna off himself because they're doing." I think it's more likely for him to do something to them than it is to himself. And I don't know why people. I don't think that would be smart. It wouldn't be smart, but I don't see why people always like nowadays. For some reason, people go to they're gonna kill themselves because they're upset about something. No, they still might go murder the whole family and end up on like Snapped or something.
Yeah, it's just not smart. I say a lot. Somebody gonna start a kind around here. Last episode we talked about the King of the Hill reboot.
Yeah.
I want to say R.I.P.
Yeah, I seen that too.
To the actor Jonathan Joss. Who was he on the show?
John Redcorn.
He was John Redcorn.
And he was actually a Native American voice actor playing a Native American. So shout out to him.
R.I.P. It is Pride Month still.
Yeah.
He allegedly, his neighbor had a problem with him and his partner being affectionate in public and just, loving on each other. And they killed his dog and put the skull in the mailbox.
Which is crazy.
Yes. Insane.
That's some super villain Lifetime movie.
Insane. So they were going to the house to check the mail, seeing the skull in there. The neighbor comes out, confronts them, and shooting. The actor, he pushed his lover out of the way and he got hit with the bullet.
Yeah.
And I guess and passed away right there on the scene. So.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers, man. He went out heroically, in an unfortunate situation. He was a hero.
They just got married as well.
Yeah. And
super
out there in Texas.
Super unfortunate incident. So just R.I.P. prayers to the family.
Yeah.
Again, this is right when the show is about to go on seasons. Could be picked up for season 2 after being brought back. Something like that happened. It's crazy.
And I seen something on there saying that he was like, they had just moved or they wasn't living in.
They wasn't living there because of him. So crazy. And then yesterday, I guess 2 people was beefing on YouTube, and one of the YouTubers was
I heard about that.
All day
in Vegas,
looking for the other one. Seen they was on the strip, and he pulled up and killed the dude he was beefing with and his wife. What in the fuck?
On stream.
Yeah, it was. The camera fell down. What the hell is going on?
Like, that's crazy, bro.
What is y'all beefing for?
You that mad?
And y'all, he's like 45.
That's literally.
He's like 45, 50-year-old people.
Like, bro, this is, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and y'all content creators, though. Y'all 50-something-year-old content creators that thirsty for fame that you'll kill somebody.
Yeah, so it's over. Camera. It's over for you.
Yeah, and then they say he turned himself in, though. So he already in custody.
There's nothing to get that mad about, my G.
Yeah, speaking of cases, the Diddy trial still going on.
Yeah,
I haven't really been keeping up with it because when it comes to these kind of cases, like if I just kind of tune out and just wait for the verdict because I don't like all that nasty sensationalism and shit.
Well, we're seeing in real time why 50 Cent hates P Diddy because I forgot P Diddy was kicking it with 50 Cent's baby mama, Daphne.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So apparently Daphne is the Jane Doe who was testifying right now.
Oh.
She revealed she was getting paid $10K by Diddy to sleep with him for 9 days in Turks and Caicos and 6 days in the Bahamas. That's $666 a day.
Shout out to her.
Why are you shouting out prostitution?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
She was allegedly
prayers to the victims.
Allegedly, she was Diddy's on-call prostitute. So Diddy would just call her out the random of her head, like, I'm trying to smash. And she'd have Sayer, who was her 50 Cent's baby, and she'd just go drop the baby off. Yeah. And just go to wherever Diddy is requesting her to be.
How would you feel if your baby mama was a high class escort for a billionaire? Merry Christmas. No, because that's the thing. 50 was dogging her online about that before all of this even happened. Like, he exposed her on Instagram. And all of this.
So he was saying...
And she had accused 50 of assault and beating her up and all of that because of what he was trying to expose.
Now I see why 50 hate Diddy. Like, this
Diddy is what this trial, because I'm stuttering, what this trial is exposing is that Diddy is a psychological deviant mastermind. He is, like, remember when Triple H... They used to call him the cerebral assassin. That's what Diddy is. He's a cerebral assassin. Like, JR need to be in the courtroom while they telling these stories calling, "You son of a bitch!"
This is crazy.
Shot Combs, you son of a bitch!
These stories.
Because every time they say something, bro, and, Vlad, you nasty as hell, too, interviewing the Punisher.
No, Cameron interviewed him, too.
No, Cam nasty for that, too. Cam, you gotta chill, bro.
They kind of cancel him.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's view.
No, like, content is content. I'm not hating on the production, but I'm just saying, like, bro, certain people don't need a spotlight. They don't need the only microphone the Punisher should have been sitting in front of was in the courtroom. Y'all don't need the platform.
It's views.
He's a slut.
They asked her. She was like, so after she was hooking up with these escorts, it was like, okay, so my man to finish on you. Like, what was you doing? Would you wipe it off? And she was like, no, I wouldn't wipe it off. And it was like, why? It's like, because Diddy wanted to play with it. Yeah, like, he'd collect and rub it on his body. What?
That's weird, man. Like I said, I don't know. I've never heard of that before. I've been seeing women do stuff like that, but they're with men.
Puff, but a nasty.
Yeah, he's a freaky man.
Nasty dude.
He's a freaky boy, man.
Today they're gonna vote if it's gonna be another mistrial. He's putting in another motion for a mistrial. Even if they do vote for a mistrial, Puff, I will never ever in life look at you again. Yeah. Even young Hitmaker just had an interview with. They was on Ray J's.
Yeah.
He ain't say Free Diddy.
I thought he did.
Hell no, he ain't say Free Diddy. He had Ray J had a stream and Hitmaker said that Puff hit on him. Come over here, you little pretty motherfucker. You said that. What is wrong with you?
That's wild.
Puff is crazy.
Did you see the drama with Ray J and Sexy Red?
Yeah, he lied and said that he had sex.
Did he say he had sex or he said he slept with her?
He said he smashed. He said I
smashed?
He said I
smashed. Okay. Yeah, no, he's tripping if he lied about
You're
that.
48.
So you think she wouldn't have sex with him?
She came on camera and said that she didn't have sex with him.
No, I know she said that. And I know that. But I'm asking, do you think she wouldn't? It's Ray J.
I know.
Like, he famous.
So?
He rich, right?
He washed.
I'm just saying, like, I don't understand. Like,
he was trying to have
is that the thing now? You just, like, I don't know. You shouldn't know.
Who was trying to have sex with Ray J?
I don't know.
Ray J is too old to be lying on this dick. Like, you're 48.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's definitely crazy.
I didn't want it to get lost in what we was talking about. Court. Lil Durk, bail was denied again. I think he put up $4.5 million. Still, and some property. And some property, they still will not let Lil Durk out of jail. So
they don't care about your money.
prayers to Lil Durk and his case and his situation, what he got going on. This is just, I'm like, 4 point, y'all don't want 4.5? They saying because if he gets convicted, it's life with no parole. And they saying if he get out, because my man's auntie went to that court hearing to my son, I'm fearing for my life and all of this stuff. They like, he can go get people smoked.
Quando's auntie?
Yeah, she came to, I'm fearing for my life. So they saying if he get out, he can get people smoked while he on house arrest. So it just wouldn't be smart.
I mean,
let him.
He'd have been Lil Durk. Excuse me. Durk has been involved with the law since before he was famous, and so he has done all of this stuff while involved with the law. So
allegedly, like, whatever he did.
No, I mean like he didn't been on papers, parole, probation, whatever they alleging that he did. He has been like in the under the supervision of the law while doing all of these things. So yes, that like I can understand them denying his bail in this case because you already was on probation, on papers, whatever, on bond release, and you still was doing this. Allegedly was doing this stuff. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But man, come on, man. Durk rap about all of this shit, bro.
Again, but you know talking about the fans. It would if he did what he said that he did, it's the fans' fault because they kept saying on every post,
slide for line. But then he didn't have to never say, well, they can't say that no more.
I don't know.
Shout out Durk though, because he was an entertainer. He was entertaining while he was entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Free Durk. I know the Kendrick and SZA tour is in Detroit today. Shout out to everybody going.
Yeah, shout out to the GNX
tour. Again, he cleaned up last night the BET Awards. His counterpart, Drake.
Shout out Drake. Shout out all
Drake just made like $300 million. Shout out to the boy. He had a stake in Dave's Hot Chicken, and they got sold to the Subway owner in a $1 billion deal.
That's what's up. Dave's Hot Chicken is good. If you ain't never had it before.
So they said Drake then came up.
Dang, so that means Dave's Hot Chicken about to be everywhere since they sold to Subway. Because if you think about it, Subway got brand recognition because it's been around so long, but they have a bad reputation for food quality. Dave's has a good reputation for food quality. If you just start opening them Dave's franchises where Subway's is right now, then you could just, swap it out. Get a little bit.
Staying in rap, it's been a tough week for Lil Wayne. There's been a lot of
shout out to Elephants to Peanuts.
There's been a lot of
I've been seeing that clip with the with Crash Bandicoot. I'm like, man, this is actually fire behind Crash Bandicoot.
There's been a lot of reviews of Carter 6. Carter 6 came out.
I didn't listen to it.
I have not hit play on Carter 6 yet.
I probably won't.
I heard a little bit of the tracks on Joe Budden podcast when they was reviewing it. But I had to get back to work.
I like Wayne.
So I turned it off.
I don't want to hear bad Wayne.
But people are saying that the lyrics ain't bad. They're saying the problem with this album is the production.
Yeah. That's been the story of like the last 7 Wayne projects.
Yeah,
so
they're saying the problem.
I think the last album by Wayne that I liked that actually had a decent production was, I think it was called The Funeral a couple years ago. And then they ended up putting out the deluxe with all the feature artists on it, and it kind of ruined it.
They saying the problem is the production. Shout out to Chicken P. If you don't know the Chicken P is an artist out of Milwaukee. I'm bumping Chicken P new album. Chicken P on fire right now. His album came out Friday. I'm bumping that. I ain't hit play on that Wayne. No disrespect to Wayne. He performed last night at the BET Awards, did his thing. But I ain't checked out Carter 6 yet.
I'm not.
I don't have. I don't know.
I'm not. I'm at an age now where I'm good with the stuff I like. I don't have to listen to the new stuff from artists I like.
Yeah, I don't have no plans.
Because I don't want to ruin Wayne's. I don't want to talk about how bad the Carter, 6? Yeah. I want to talk about how bad it is for like 3 years and forget it.
I seen this tweet on Twitter says the Carter 6 is exactly what Andre 3000 is afraid of, which is why Andre 3000 is doing other things because he don't want to get to the point to where y'all saying it's trash. You should start rapping.
Man, please.
I don't. Trying to make sense.
Look, Andre full of shit. He don't want to rap. You don't got to make it a million excuses. You don't got to justify it with saying, "Oh, I'm too old," because you see, LL just put out an album that people like. Might not have sold a lot of records, but people liked it.
Who said they liked it?
A lot of people. I seen a lot of people saying they liked LL's album.
And I'm not LL Cool J fan.
I fuck with LL. I didn't really listen to it. I heard a couple tracks. It was decent. That song he had with Ross and
I heard it like one time.
The Ross and Fat Joe, I think. I don't like Fat Joe. He always ruins songs to me.
I heard it one time.
But, yeah. Shout out to LL, man. Shout out to all the older rappers still doing their thing. I seen, what's my man with the eye patch? Slick Rick. Yeah, they say he about to put an album out. His first album in like 20-something years. So, I think it's a space in hip hop for the older acts. If you do what you do and don't do too much.
Slick Rick can keep that shit.
I want to hear it. I want to see what Slick Rick gonna do with some modern production. I want to
hear a new Slick Rick album.
I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. Fuck no.
I want to hear that shit.
It's hip hop, man.
Taraji. Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah.
New movie. Straw.
Yeah.
Is a lot of back and forth on my timeline because they're saying all the black men are hating on the movie.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. They said they're hating on the movie. Then you know the people who don't like Tyler Perry, they mad because Tyler Perry made another Tyler Perry movie with fucked up wigs and black women struggling.
Bro, you can't.
Somebody just asked me what type of movies. They asked me, did I see Mission Impossible? I was like, that's not really my bag.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not about to go watch no white hero movie.
So what is your bag? I like comedies.
Yeah,
I like to laugh. So
you don't like action at all? Like you want?
It depends if it's The Rock or
okay, so it got to be
Jason.
An actor. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Type of actor you
some
like?
Shit like that. But I love comedies. Yeah. So when I've been seeing them talk about Straw. If it's like the female John Q, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, I'm not watching. I don't watch Tyler Perry's movies.
I don't fuck with Tyler.
I barely like. I'm not gonna lie. Being a broke kid growing up and only having 50 channels, because it went from channel 2 to channel 62. I don't know how many channels was in between for real though. But
like 8,
whatever. But yeah, so we only had them little couple channels. Tyler Perry had them channels on lock with House of Pain and all of that. I forget Why Did I Get Married? So
I don't fuck with those.
I watched a lot of that growing up. I ain't gonna lie. I watched a lot of that.
He got one or two movies I like, but that's where
back in the day, them plays. I seen a lot of the plays because mom loved Tyler Perry plays. And low key, our family loved Tyler Perry plays. That was a event. Like when the bootleg man came, she had to get her a couple Tyler Perry plays. Whatever movie was hot in the streets, and then whatever little big blockbuster was out at the time. But I would say that I think Tyler Perry should be praised for his success in Hollywood or whatever, but I think he needs to let somebody else write a couple stories.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
That's his problem.
Yeah,
I think want to write, direct, produce.
He do everything. It don't work all the time.
Somebody did that. That was the last thing they said about the last. He came out the last movie he came out with, and it was then. It's so many things I can say about this man, bro. Because every fucking show you come on with be weird as fuck.
Yeah, like them little. I be seeing him. He be having hell
just come out
homoerotic scenes.
Just come out the closet, bro.
Like
you weird as fuck. You damn near. You might be worse than Diddy. We just ain't heard shit yet.
But shout out.
Oh man, you's a weirdo, bro. You got mad. That's why you got mad at Childish Gambino for exposing.
Yeah, that episode of ATL was hilarious. I hate what he said. I am immune to grits.
You weird as fuck, bro.
Shout out Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, man. I heard he coming with some music soon too.
I fuck with it.
You know what I'm saying?
But you weird as fuck, bro.
Did you watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
No.
That was probably the last thing I seen him in.
I heard that was fire, but I ain't check it out.
Yeah.
It's about to make me forget. Fuck, it's about to make me forget. We'll go to this. Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates are already divorced.
Yeah, I shared that story on Facebook because I I didn't know they was married. Remember, we talked about it, but I didn't even know they was married. I thought they were just involved.
They was married for 52
That's
days.
crazy. Y'all got together and got married, and she converted to Islam.
They were married for 52 days. And again, it's the same case of what we were saying. Brittany Renner always wanted Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Finally, it's a switch from what we talked about. Finally got your hands on him, man. And I guess it wasn't.
It's over.
You know what I'm saying? I guess it was not what you expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's another Yo Gotti Angela.
But I mean, it's Brittany Renner. Like, come on, guys,
bro.
That's what it was. I remember. I'm having a brain.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, she is known for being sexy online, but she not like a porn star or nothing like that.
But that's not even her bag no more. Because now she Islam.
Yeah, I'm saying like. Before, like, the reputation, like, people acted like she was a porn star or something. Like, no, she just sexy online. She just cute or whatever. But she don't be, like, you know what I'm saying, fucking people.
Yeah, no.
So you can't, like, I never understood why they looked at it like it was so crazy for her to now be doing, like, the Islam thing. Like, she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
But she wasn't really a hoe, though. Was she? She was like with a basketball player, right?
I'm not hit.
I'm just saying.
I'm not hit.
Because she was with the
But other females gonna put
PJ
that,
dude. Washington.
Other females gonna put that on the most popular female anyway.
But I just never understood the reputation.
I get what you're saying.
Because I didn't see it. That's what I'm saying. Like
it could be
other women, you see it play out. Like
it could be behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
It could be
hate.
It could be jealousy. I'm not sure. I was trying to think of these two things before I forget. Shout out to Coco Gauff,
yeah.
First ever women's finals champion.
I think she did some shit like she came back.
Yeah,
she came back. She was down in sets, so she came back.
Argna?
The little hating ass Russian chick or whatever. They always doing that, bro.
So when she said, "Oh well, the only reason she won is because I kept making mistakes."
Well, stop making mistakes. You nappy, not
hit myself. Like don't be trying to shit on Coco.
They always do that though.
Don't be trying to shit on Coco because you lost. Like,
nah, and it ain't even her. That's they culture. The motherfucking European athletes, whenever they lose to a black person, because old girl used to do that shit back in the day with Venus. Yeah. She tried to act like they had a rivalry and shit. No, you suck. She's whooping your ass. Yeah. Y'all not rivals. You lose every time. Yeah, y'all not rivals.
Shout out to Coco.
She didn't. This is the thing. The mistakes you made didn't matter. She was whooping your ass anyway. Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Coco responded with respect and dignity, like, you know, we expected her to. Again, I definitely be tapped into some of the tennis, not all of it. But
yeah. Man, they don't want it to be, but that's a black sport.
Shout out. Well, that's a stretch.
Nah, I'm saying they don't want it to be, but we dominate every time a black athlete come in there.
Shout out to Coco, man. Keep doing your things. Keep being positive and remaining positive like you've been doing. Salute. Lastly, because he was about to make me forget, BMF is back. Shout out Lil Leach. Shout out Da Vinci.
I almost forgot his
name.
BMF
is back. It came back Friday. I told you I had a long weekend. I need to sign back up for Stars. I can't. Y'all,
shout out 50.
Luckily, y'all haven't ruined it yet.
Are we shouting out Big Meech?
Shout out Big Meech.
Shout out Big Meech.
Lil Meech bought Big Meech a Ferrari the other day.
So the check cleared.
So that was dope.
50 still sending them checks. Shout out 50, man. Shout out Curtis, man.
I still say
feeding the streets.
That's all that shit was work.
Oh yeah, you think so? That was wrestling.
50 Cent and Rick Ross is working together behind the scenes. I'm telling y'all, they gonna come out, and it's gonna come out that these niggas been cool this whole time. I'm telling you.
But him and Drake ain't cool. Ross and Drake ain't cool.
Ross just said that if Drake hit him up there, because that shit don't be about nothing, bro.
What about the DJ nothing. Who punched him in Canada?
All that shit, I don't give a fuck about that. He was just doing that shit to dick suck Drake.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Drake sent him. And mark my words, I just told Slim Jackson this. He said it's impossible it's going to happen. Young Thug and YFN Lucci is going is gonna patch shit up. I'm calling it.
No, I just seen the Baby.
He brought out
Lucci on stage. Yeah, but
if Gucci and Jeezy could patch shit up,
they didn't. They didn't actually patch it up.
They not beefing no more.
They did verses together. They didn't patch it up.
They went on tour. You forgot they went on tour after that?
Did they go on tour?
Yeah, they like
I don't
5
remember.
minutes.
Oh, okay. Shout out to that though, but. No, nobody died. But I still don't think them niggas like each other.
Calling
I still
it,
don't think.
Right? No, I don't think
and then after that, after we have the Thug and Lucci show, we're gonna do 50 and Ja. Let's get it.
Nigga, that's not
50 and motherfucking Ja. Let's go.
That's not happening.
Hell yeah.
But
and then we gonna.
I feel like you shitting on my take.
No. I'm just saying,
I
bro.
feel like Lucci. I even asked my cousin Slim, what is they beefing for?
Niggas died.
I don't.
A couple niggas died. Nut died. Lucci man.
I just have a feeling.
Lucci beat the case though.
And he didn't snitch.
They tried to blame him for his
And
man.
he didn't snitch on Thug. So I feel like to keep poking that gun.
Well, he got stabbed. Remember that?
Lucci got stabbed. He ain't died. I feel like you got to know what comes with the street shit when you beefing with somebody. I feel like to keep poking that gunner.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie too.
Thug is gonna get cool with. He probably gonna maybe someone had a birthday bash.
What Gunna doing right now? Is he on tour or something?
I don't know, but
I've been seeing a lot of posts about it.
I think it's gonna happen at birthday bash.
They gonna throw a surprise party.
But the feds got their eyes all on Thug right now. And
Thug don't give a fuck. He ready to go back.
No,
you know, every week he calling somebody a snitch.
He not ready to go back. But
did you see this is completely off topic of this. Did you see the Justin Bieber pictures?
Yeah, Justin.
We were talking about Justin Bieber
drugged out right now. We pray for Justin Bieber. But I didn't want to skip over it. Don't spoil BMF for me, please. I have to sign back up with Stars.
You better delete.
Tomorrow is the no. They have nobody's.
I'm just saying because people. That's how they be though.
They be posting clips on TikTok.
And I almost said because he's both of our friends. I almost said your name because you be spoiling everything. Light skin. You gotta chill out.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, y'all not even be cool no more.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, because that nigga.
But I don't like light skinned niggas. So
every time I come on Facebook, anything new come out, he the first one on there. Yeah, I already seen it. Y'all late.
Well, niggas be hoes. But yeah, BMF is back. I'm excited. I got something to watch. The last day of school is tomorrow. We got to school to like 10:15. Now I'm gonna be at my other job till 3. So I'm probably gonna play Call of Duty with Slim for an hour.
Shout out to all the students.
Watch BMF. So and then edit this so we can put this out.
Yeah, I've been seeing the BMF trailers. It look like they getting into the industry and everything section of the story now. So
yeah, that's this part.
Shout out to Lil Meech again, Da Vinci, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Cash Doll, even though she's not on the show.
She's not on the show. No, she on a new show. I was trying to touch. She on a new show. They just announced. I don't know what it is. Maybe next episode.
I saw her looking beautiful on that BET red carpet checking Essence because they posted some.
Yeah, I saw that. And Tyson Nat stood up for DDG. He got into it with the Shade Room. People let him know y'all got to stop painting this narrative. Again, prayer for all parties involved because I had gotten to one of my female friends. You supporting DDG being a woman beater because you ordered his shirt. I just like the shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not supporting
They don't have, first of all, they don't have nothing to do. Them two situations.
You can't tell these females that. I don't support no man putting his hands on women. But again, let's wait until all the details come out. John, do you need to believe black women as soon as they say something happens? All right, bro. I just like the shirt. I thought the lingo was cool. That's the only reason why I ordered the shirt.
Hey, and see, this is the thing, though. At the end of the day, bro, because I've been in toxic relationships and stuff like that before, too.
It's always the ones who you don't think would do that. They'd be the ones that be doing that.
Stop. Y'all have to stop judging people by what they are doing in a heated situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that been in a situation where stuff happened that you never thought would happen. You never thought you would have did or somebody would have did to you because some crazy shit just happened in a snap quick moment. Like, I guarantee you they was not sitting around. Whatever DDG and Halle went through, they was not sitting around for days planning on going through that and like, oh, I'm going to do this so that this happens. Like, no, just situations happen, crazy shit happens, people react, and now it's playing out in the court. So we going to hear the worst like, you know what I'm saying, retelling of the story, and we only gonna see it in the little black and white part on the page. We're not gonna
I didn't even
see what really happened.
They saying that she had a tracker on his car.
Yeah, like,
and she threatened him with a knife.
And that's the thing. This is all messy stuff that they're both slinging mud at each other. She made it seem like he was the damn near attempted murderer.
I didn't even.
And he made it seem like, you know, whatever.
I didn't even bring it up. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the details of the thing that if you want to be right, you're only going to pay attention to your side, what they write. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just be like, whatever the verdict is, that's when I tune back in.
Yeah, facts.
And this ain't even a situation where somebody could go to jail. He was trying to stop her from taking their baby overseas. And she was trying to say, you can't stop me.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
They just played it out in court. We got
prayers to everybody involved. Again, episode 11, we're back. Scheduled probably I don't know, we might do extra. We'll see. Leave it in the comments. Extra. Patreon might be on the way. Whatever. Cardi B purchased a Labubu. No, Cardi B's friend got her a Labubu. I'm just getting hip to this Labubu crap because I work at the school and the kids got them.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's what was on my backpack.
Okay.
These Labubus is the craze of the town right now. So if you got a kid, that's all that they buying, all these Labubus. So I'm just not getting hit. So
I seen a report. Speaking of Cardi, I seen a report that the original Birkin bag was going on auction this week, and everybody in the comments was like, "Y'all better not let Cardi see this."
Yeah, so it's going to sell for $400,000.
I hope she get it, man. If that's what she enjoyed collecting, shout out to Cardi, man. I love Cardi.
Collecting if it's Funko Pops, bags, Jordans, that shit is expensive. That's why I'm trying to chill. Whatever. It's just go tell somebody you love them, man. Again, it's still Men's Mental Health Month. Call somebody, check on somebody. Still Pride Month. If you got people in your family who support that, call them, tell them you love them, show them some love. Episode 11, what we touched on everything. So we'll be back, man. Same time again. Share, comment, like. Post all of that, man. Just keep supporting me. Gonna keep going.
Don't comment no hater shit because I'm gonna start responding. I let the last one go. Y'all, I ain't gonna keep letting y'all go get lucky.
I didn't even want to say.
Shout out Davey Boy Smith too.
I was like, what the fuck are you shouting out Davey Boy Smith? I thought you was being funny. Did you? I didn't even. This nigga is getting on. You see this goofy shit that this nigga said?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I know. It's just like this nigga.
What does that mean? Why do niggas do that?
I don't know. Some niggas in our family just need to be mentally checked.
Like, it don't matter, bro. I don't even want to have whatever you think that is. I don't want to have.
I just thought the shit was funny because that shit.
Shout out to my family. I love y'all.
That shit is false.
I'll see y'all at Santine Day if y'all show up.
Our family is goofy as hell. Episode 11, and we up.